Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1. Yes, I've read the scores in that order because Stamford Bridge is not our stadium. Stamford Bridge is clearly not our stadium. It belongs to Sunderland. I mean, did we look like we were playing at home? No. Yeah, I've read the scores in that order because quite clearly we were away from home. That's the only way I can say it. Quite clearly we were away from home because we were pathetic. I'm not even going to say we. They were pathetic. They are pathetic. They need to go look at themselves. Now, I'm going to read some stats off for you. I'm going to just read some stats off for you. Ball possession, we had 69%. Nobody flipping cares, okay? Nobody cares about your ball percentage. Nobody cares how long you're holding the ball. All that matters is what you do with it, you useless bunch of idiots. Expected goals, they had no expected goals on us. It's their home, so yeah, fairs. They're at home, so fairs. Total shots, the away team Chelsea had 16, and Sunderland had 10. Shots on target, 7 for Chelsea, 4 for Sunderland. Big chances, 2 each. They both missed one big chance. I'm not reading off the rest of that. Right. I also want to tell you something else. Now, if you look at the Premier League table right now, if you just look at the Premier League table right now, Sunderland are currently sat second on 17 points, where Chelsea seventh on 14. We are 3 points behind Sunderland. I hope you're all hearing that. We are I'm not saying we anymore. Chelsea are 3 points behind Sunderland because I might just watch a different sport. I might just watch a different sport because that was pathetic. That was I don't want to do this video. You all saw it. You all saw what happened. And I don't need to say anymore. Enzo Maresca's decision making has cost us again. Because I don't know what decision it was to pick this team. I'm going to read out the team for you. Yeah? Reece James, Chalobah, Chimpong Kukureya, Fernandes, Caicedo, Neto, João Pedro, Garnacho, Guiu. First of all, Guiu and João Pedro not involved. Not involved at all. Garnacho got his goal. Neto got an assist. He don't care. Don't care that I got an assist. He was rubbish. Garnacho was actually better than Pedro Neto in the match. But I'll speak on him later. Fernandes, Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez somehow got a higher rating than Caicedo, when Enzo was clearly nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen for 70 minutes. And he started having stupid shots. Stupid shots after 70 minutes. That's what we saw from Enzo. He was having stupid shots after 70 minutes that weren't doing anything. Reece James, his crossing ability, where was it? Where was your crossing ability? Where did the crosses go? Yeah? That was the crossing ability in general today. There was no crossing ability on display. Nothing was going to the right person. Nothing was going to the right player. Some of them were just licking them crosses up. They were enjoying it. They were yamming the crosses. Yeah? Cross coming, boom, gone. Mukiele's headed it out. Cross coming, boom, gone. Ballard's headed it out. They were yamming them crosses. Kukureya's just doing what Kukureya does. What's Kukureya? He's just trying his best. He's getting up the pitch. He's trying his best. Sanchez, I can't even say anything about Sanchez because he's not even at fault today. He's done nothing wrong. Yeah, he's conceded 2 goals. He's not even at fault today. And he's done nothing wrong. And he's conceded 2 goals. Now, I was saying I'm going to come back to Garnacho. Garnacho got his goal. I was celebrating. And I was thinking Garnacho's actually having a decent game. Maybe we should, leave him on, let him continue playing. Let's see what Garnacho can do. He looked like he was up for it. Apart from that shot that hit somebody's grandma in the crowd, he was actually having a decent game. But lo and behold, he's brought off. he's brought off, and Pedro Neto is left on the pitch. Pedro Neto, he's having a shocking game. He's there going up against his defender, and he's getting. I don't have the vocabulary to say what he's getting. Because if I use the words that are in my head, people are going to come for me. Pause. If I use the words that are in my head, anyways, Reinildo had Neto in his pocket, deep in that pocket, as deep as it can possibly go. Pause. And Hume on the other side was just getting done by Garnacho the whole match. He was actually just getting done by Garnacho the whole match. And I was like, we should leave Garnacho on. Let him continue this. Maybe later on we bring Gittins on to try and go at Hume as well. He came on, Gittins didn't do nothing. Yeah? Gittins didn't do nothing, in fact. But anyway, I digress. Who else do I need to speak about? João Pedro and Guiu. Both of them non-existent. They couldn't do anything in this game. Nothing was working in this game. Nothing. Non-existent. You know the worst part about this game? They weren't even given a chance to do anything. Because if you can go look at it. I'm not going to edit this video at all. I'm not going to put any stats into this video. No pictures going up on the screen. Because I don't care. I'm too angry right now. If you go look at it, James, Chalobah, Achimpong, Kukureya, our back line, they had the most touches on the ball. Our creative players, Enzo wasn't getting any touches until later when I said he was having the rubbish shots. João Pedro was not getting a side of the ball. They weren't creating any chances for Mark Guiu. No chances were being created for Mark Guiu. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. Okay? That's really, really pathetic. And the worst part is the subs. Okay, I needed to see Esteval, but I didn't need to see Esteval for Garnacho. I needed to see Esteval for Pedro Neto because Pedro Neto was getting washed by Reinildo. Pedro Neto was getting absolutely washed by Reinildo. They move him over to the other side. He's getting washed by Hume. He was getting done by Garnacho. What are we doing here? What is the point of this guy? 60 million. Look at what he's doing. Anyways, we move on to the next sub. I'm seeing Tosin and Gittins come on. And I'm seeing Gittins come on. I'm seeing, okay, Fairs. Gittins is coming on, but probably going to take Pedro Neto off. Yeah, Pedro's still going to be on the pitch. He's still going to try and create. No. João Pedro comes off. Gittins goes on. We move Esteval to the middle. Where did Pedro Neto? Pedro Neto went back. Wait, let me actually check this. Yeah, Pedro Neto went back over to the side where he was getting cooked on. Esteval went into the camp position. Gittins took over on the left. So this match, it started with Pedro Neto getting cooked on the right side. He got cooked on the left side, and he was sent back to the right side to get cooked again. That's what this match was. Cooked on the right, sent to the left, cooked again, went to the back, he was cooked again. Pocketed. Pocketed Neto is what his name should be. Pocketed Neto. Because he's been stinking up the guy. And then he's finally subbed off. Santos and Georgia broke on, and at that point I'm thinking, and lock off the game. Yeah, let's just take this 1-0 and go. That's not 1-0, 1-1 and go. Because as soon as I saw Tyreek George and Andre Santos come on, I knew there was nothing else happening in this match. We were done. At that point, it was done. I've not even spoken of somebody you're probably realizing. Tosin Adarabioyo. Go learn how to pronounce your stupid name, you donkey. I need to relax. Take a breath. Take a breath, guys. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Okay? Just take a breath. Let's relax. Where were we? Tosin Adarabioyo. He's coming on, and I'm thinking, I'd have preferred to see Fofana. But I'm also like, why is he coming on even? How is he coming on at all? Yeah? You go check the live stream. You can go check the live stream. I did the live. I hated it. I shouldn't have done it. I should have just gone to work. I should have found myself a job, gone to work. Because that was a waste of time. Tosin comes on. Who are we bringing off? Not we. Who is Enzo Maresca bringing off? Because that's a stupid decision. It's a dumb decision. And he's brought a Chimpong off. A Chimpong was our best defender. If you watch that game, you know that Chimpong was our best defender. He's brought him off for Tosin. He's brought a Chimpong off for Tosin. And I'm thinking, now we have two idiots in the back. And they were showing why I'm calling them two idiots. Because every time Sunderland started going forward, these two don't know what they're doing. And for the goal, they are both at fault. Because it's a ball straight over the top. They're not marking Brian Brobby properly. None of them have the recovery pace, which a Chimpong have. He's now sat on the bench. We need the recovery pace, and a Chimpong's on the bench. And I'm thinking, just take him down. Just take him down. Take a red. We'll take another red card. I'm fine. Just take him down. Take a red card. Let's move. Keep the 1-1, and then we'll say, oh, okay, we were down to 10 men, which is why we drew with Sunderland. You didn't even give me that excuse. There was no red cards. You couldn't even give me an excuse. There was no excuses today. No excuses today. Tosin and Chalobah have cost us that game. Have I got anything else to say? I don't think I've got anything else to say. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said. Shocking. Shocking substitutions, shocking play, shocking finishing, shocking passes, shocking chance creation. Everything was just shocking. Everything was just shocking. That's all there is to this match. Everything was crap. Everything was bad. Now I've got to go look for food. Does anybody want to, sponsor a bit of food for your boy? Because your boy's feeling a bit down right now. I'll just take ice cream or something, help a brother. I don't know. Sponsor a bit of food for your boy, you get me? Chelsea 1, Sunderland 2. Like and subscribe, please, guys. Like and subscribe. At least do this for me. At least do this for me. Yeah, Chelsea don't want to do anything for me. Champions of the world, take that badge off their shirt. Take the badge off the shirt and give it to PSG, because clearly they're the best team in the world, and we are most definitely not. Take the badge off the shirt now, because we're not playing like it. Yeah, we spent so much money, and our best centre back is Joshua Chimpong from our academy. That's where we're at. We spent so much money, and our best centre back is Joshua Chimpong from our academy. Our best winger is 18-year-old Estevan. Yeah, Pedro doesn't know whether he wants to be a striker or a cam. And even when he does play there, they don't give him the ball enough. They're not passing the ball enough to him. He's dropping deep to try create something, and then Reece James and his panel of idiots, are just passing it amongst themselves. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Hopefully you guys are having a better day than I am. I'll see you on the next video.